What is up, rivals? Welcome to the first episode of Rival Kingdoms. My name is Sawcasm, and today we will be going over the basics of Rival Kingdoms, showing you guys a general overview. I actually made a new account to start from scratch and show you guys from the ground up, so let's jump right into it. On the top left, we're going to start off. You see, if you touch your name, it brings up some general settings, which under player settings, you can go to change your name. It's permanent, so make sure you're positive of what you want, and you no looking back after that. To the left of that, you could decide on an avatar that you feel best represents you and your kingdom. And right under that, we have the honor point system, which is essentially your ranking against other players. So if you win an attack or a defense, you're going to gain some honor, and this will determine your ranking against other players in the kingdom. So next up is your battle stones, which is essentially your currency for attacks. You gain one battle stone every 20 minutes with the maximum capacity of 5 battle stones, unless you acquire some other battle stones through some other means such as founder packs, or you could buy some through diamonds at a rate of 400 diamonds per 5 battle stones. So 1 battle stone, 1 attack. Directly under that, we have the shield. If you get attacked, even if you successfully defend the attack, you will gain a shield, which will not allow any other players to attack you, and this shield will tell you how much longer you have left on your shield. Directly under that, we have the chat system. So starting off, you're only going to have the global chat until you join a kingdom, but this is where people often advertise their kingdom, so you could find one to join, or down the line, if you start your own, you could promote for yours, or you could just generally be social here. People just chat it up, be chatty patties in here. So next up, directly under that, we have the honor leaderboard, which directly reflects the honor that I spoke about before, and it shows your ranking in terms of honor against other people in the game. Directly next to that is the kingdom honor leaderboard, which adds up all the honor for all the players in a kingdom and shows how much honor they have compared to other kingdoms in the game. Speaking of kingdoms, if we press the button directly under that, this is one of the most complex systems and awesome systems in the game, and we don't get this until Stronghold 4, but this is going to be where your alliance system is held. Now, it goes super complex, super deep, so this is for a whole different video, and we don't get into Stronghold 4. I'm going to be doing a kind of playthrough through the Stronghold levels 1 through 4, so stay tuned for that in the next episode of Rival Kingdoms. But for now, we're going to pass on by that because that just goes way too complex and deep. It's just so awesome. Next up, to the right of that, is the menu system where you can access a lot of the general settings about the game, such as your ancients, which are your heroes of Rival Kingdoms, your inventory, your battle history, you can watch some replays, your general settings, which you could also access, as I showed you before, contact, where you could contact the support and the developers, guardian mode, which is a completely complex game mode that we will discuss in the future as well, a redeem code for any promo codes, and daily rewards, which you can collect each day leading up to a really cool ancient. Over here, we have this build section where you can build any new buildings that you get for each stronghold. So generally, for most strongholds, you will unlock access to some new buildings, and in which case they will pop up here. You can build them. I recommend building your new buildings that you gain access to before you upgrade your existing ones, but once again, all this strategy is for a whole different video. So next up, we have our chests where you can purchase some chests that unlock some rare items and ancients and etc. Next up, your treasure where you can fill up your storages, and diamonds where you could buy some diamonds if you'd like. So to the right of that, we have our map where you can access your quests, as well as here's your general quests around the map, as well as attack in a multiplayer battle over here. So this is where you're going to be doing your attacking from, and you're going to be in that area a lot, so get used to that map. It's a very nice map, and it definitely has a lot of room for expansion. I don't know if you guys noticed that. I don't want to spoil too much, but it could definitely get pretty in-depth in the future. Who knows? So over here above that, we have our edit mode, where you could edit and move around your base. Your base is going to start off looking like this. Debatable on how good this base design is. I mean, there are a lot of open buildings. We do have a lot of walls just kind of doing nothing, but I mean, I'm not knocking the Rival Kingdoms developers. I'm sure they know what they're doing with this Stronghold level 1, right? Right? We're going to have to go over some base designs in the future, but once again, for another video, so stay tuned for some future content. You can move around your buildings as you like. You could also press this little eye in order to see what the buildings will show to an enemy if they begin to attack, as well as the range of the buildings if you do that. So If we press this button on the bottom left, you can actually touch and drag across an entire area, which I think this is a super cool feature. And then you can continue to move the entire base if you'd like, or you can rotate, or just a selected portion of the base. So one of the cooler features in my opinion, and then you could decide whether or not you want to keep the changes that you made or not. Above that, you do have your currencies, such as the diamond, the rings, and the gold currencies. And in the middle of the screen at the top, we do have the quests and the achievements, which you're going to be, as you're progressing through the game, you're going to be unlocking some quests and be completing some quests and achievements, which in turn give you rewards. And you can see your completed ones here and your new ones here, achievements, all that. We're not signed into Game Center, so we can't see them currently, but if you are signed into Game Center, you will be able to see the achievements you get for that, as well as your completed quests. So you can see some pretty cool rewards here. So anyway, guys, that's just the general overview of Rival Kingdoms to get you started. Definitely plan on having some more detailed strategy, base defense guides, attack strategies, all that shenanigans coming up in the future. So definitely stay tuned for that. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already. Don't forget to check out Rival Kingdoms. Such a great game, and I guarantee you won't be disappointed. So anyway, thanks for watching. This has been Sawcasm with some more Rival Kingdoms, and I'm out. Peace!